So for the cigar lovers, do you want to ash the cigar, which means kick that off right there, or do you want to keep it on? So cigar competitions include like who can keep that on the longest. So what I find is you keep it on, you start to get burnt tobacco flavors. So once it gets a little bit past this right here, I would ash it. I mean, I find that when I try to keep it on, I actually just get less. I mean, the flavor's not as good, right? The flavor's not there. It's you're getting a lot of that burnt tobacco that's on the end there. And yes, it's cooling down the cigar a little bit better, so you don't have to puff as often. But it's just like it's not as good. So I would ash it once it gets to basically about. Don't let it ash. I'd ash it once it gets to about a half an inch to an inch. You know, it's time to ash it. I mean. So right here, I'm gonna ash it. I mean, I'm just not getting those flavors that I want. Let's see how easy it goes off. So that also tells you right there, it came off very, very easy. If you tap and it's not coming off, and that end's not coming off, that means keep it on. Don't ever ash cigar like that, like sticking it or something. That's silliness. Thicker cigars are going to ash a little bit easier. A skinny one like this is going to fall off because it has less tobacco to hold it together. You know, less filler and binder. So, but you'll also find that when you puff the perfect amount, it'll be a sturdier, more firm ash on the end. So, a couple things to think about. Kind of. You know, figure out how often how often you puff. There is a correct way, right? Anywhere from 1 to 3 puffs every 30 seconds to a minute is where it's going to be. If it's a skinnier cigar, you might have to puff a little more often because it'll go out easier. And if you don't puff it as often enough, you won't burn that wrapper, which is the outer layer, which is one layer, but that's where a lot of the flavor comes from. A lot of those concentrated oils are sort of on the outside. That's where you get a lot of that flavor. So a couple tips when it comes to smoking cigars. Enjoy a cigar with some bean, homemade of course, and have a good day. All right. Contemplate today with a cigar.